Hi, I'm meteorologist and storm chaser Simon Brewer. I'm gonna take you through my 2022 chase with Category 3 Hurricane Roslyn. I documented the storm in the community of Union de Corrientes in the state of Nayarit, Mexico. Hurricane Roslyn formed off the southwest coast of Mexico. There was a large ridge over Mexico that was forcing it northwest. And there was a big trough off the coast of California that was digging into the region. This trough would break down that ridge, and that would cause the ridge to steer Hurricane Roslyn to the north and then to the northeast and to the state of Nayarit. My trip started in Dayton, Ohio. I drove to Indianapolis, and from Indy, I flew to Dallas. During my layover at DFW, I had to exchange my dollars for pesos, the primary currency in Mexico. On my flight from Dallas to Mazatlan, I passed over the state of Durango and saw some incredible mountainous terrain. I got a little 4-door economy rental car, and this was going to have to last me the rest of my chase. The car already had some dents. Hopefully it was going to get me to my target. I took Highway 15D, which is a toll road. It's pretty similar to a U.S. interstate. 3 a.m. local time. Hurricane Roslyn has been downgraded to a strong category 3 with sustained winds estimated to be 125 miles an hour. Starting to see lots of lightning. The eyewall of Hurricane Roslyn is quickly approaching west of Tuxpan, Mexico. I'm heading kind of towards this community called Santa Cruz. Not going to go all the way to Santa Cruz because they might get a pretty significant storm surge there. It's a really low, marshy area near Santa Cruz. So I'm probably going to head to the town just slightly to the east of Santa Cruz. I'll decide once I get down there. But the hurricane's quickly approaching. It's a really compact storm. The central pressure is estimated to be 958 millibars, but the winds are estimated to be around 125 miles an hour. So that's a really tight pressure gradient inside the eye wall of the storm. And the hurricane force winds only extend out to 25 miles from the center. So that's a really small, very compact storm. Kind of actually even considering going towards Santa Cruz just because of how small and compact the storm is. I'll decide once I get down there. This is my first time ever in Mexico, period. Never been to Mexico before. Was supposed to meet up with an old friend to chase this storm and ended up going solo. Still seeing people walking around. And there's people walking around on these back roads, like far from houses and towns, and seeing people on motor scooters. Tiny hurricane with a relatively small eye and no radar. Just going off satellite, and the eye isn't well defined on satellite either. It's kind of a estimate as to where the center is. It has been very light rain up to this point. Just going off a satellite and how intense this thing is, I'm just imagining this thing has just one heck of an eye wall. It's probably gonna be like Hurricane Dennis or something like that. Rain and wind's picking up. Very heavy rain. A lot of lightning. Union de Corrientes. Union de Corrientes. And lightning. Oh wow, bright lightning. Yeah, I think the eye is gonna go right over this area. Whoa, another one. Look how quickly the pressure is dropping. Pressure is dropping really fast. Was it 5:06 a.m.?
Winds are really cranking now. Coming straight out of the east. Frequent lightning. Pressure down to 994 millibars.
Look at all that debris. Wow. 5:13 a.m. Bright lightning. Really getting some strong winds. They're mostly coming out of the east, but at times they're coming out of the east-southeast. I'm definitely in the eye wall. The pressure is dropping pretty quickly. Guess I'll find out in a little while whether I get an eye or not. A lot of vegetation flying through the air at the moment. Oh, car's shaking. Wow. Really strong winds. Yeah. Oh, winds are really roaring here. Lightning. Just getting blasted by really high winds. More lightning. We're out of the east-southeast now. Car is really shaking. Pressure's down. 982. Up there goes a tree branch of some sort. Pressure's plummeting. Definitely deep in the eye wall. We'll be down in the 970s here any minute. A lot of debris. definitely shifted a little bit out of the southeast. I'm not really sure what I'm downwind of, but I'm assuming the minimum pressure is still in the upper 950s or the low 960s. Situation so dangerous is the fact that I'm not sure what's downwind of me. I really don't know. Appear to be coming straight out of the southeast. A lot of lightning. It's now 5:42 a.m. local time, and the winds died down substantially for several minutes as the edge of the eye started to scrape by. And this is where I measured 974 millibars minimum pressure at my location. And I really think it was just like a little lobe of the eye that just came by. And then the wind shifted from southeast to southwest, and they were just incredibly intense from here on out for the next 30 minutes as the eye wall on the right side just pounded me. The center of the eye passed somewhere to my west near Santa Cruz, and well-known hurricane chaser Josh Morgerman, also known as iCyclone, was in Santa Cruz, and he measured 962.4 millibars minimum pressure as the eye passed over his location at 5:30 a.m. local time. So here in a minute, I'm going to realize that the pressure is starting to increase, and I'm going to be absolutely pounded by the right side of the hurricane.
pressure is still holding at 977. I think I'm gonna get stuck in the right side of the eye. Getting absolutely pounded. Oh boy. Wow. Getting hammered. This is bad. Wow. Pressure. Pressure's actually increasing. Pressure's actually increasing slightly. I'm pretty much stuck in the right eye wall. Yep. Pressure's up to 982 millibars. It's like the eye just passed to my west. Pressure's up to 982 millibars. I'm in the right eye wall. Just getting hammered. Roslyn. Super intense.
As quickly as the hurricane came, it left. The winds quickly weakened after the eyewall moved on. I had a little bit of time before dawn, so I took a nap. And I woke up to a small herd of cattle walking by my vehicle. The town of Union de Corrientes was badly damaged by the hurricane. Trees, utility lines down, many roofs gone, damage to homes. shredded trees. Following the hurricane, the toll road, Highway 15D, was shut down. So I was forced to take normal Highway 15 that took me through a bunch of small towns in the mountains. I ended up passing through Casa Blanca and San Miguel, and both towns were heavily damaged by the hurricane. The path was very well defined. When I reached Mazatlan, it was as if the hurricane hadn't even happened. The city was completely untouched. My hotel had a really good view of an extraordinary sunset following the hurricane. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to this channel and please tap that like button. I really appreciate it. Your views really help me out.